liberal country. Okay? There's nothing Jewish about the state of Israel. Okay? There's nothing Jewish about that country, folks. So the idea that, oh, it's a religious country, forget it. And that's why it's ridiculous to try to enforce Torah in anywhere in that country, because it's an anti-Torah country. Now, the question, if that's your question, right, why are they, the real question you want to ask is, why do they think that they can enforce Torah laws in an anti-Torah country? And the answer to that is because they're being ridiculous. They don't understand that it's not a Torah country, right? So anybody that tries to enforce anything Torah in a non-Torah country is mixing milk and meat, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing Torah about there's nothing Judaism or Jewish about the state of Israel. It's a country that follows Goyishkeit. It's a Goyish country. It's Jews acting like Goyim. And they want to be like the Goyim. And therefore, just like the Goyim are like, oh, egalitarianism, everybody's equal, men and women are equal, put them in the same seats together, make them sit on top of each other. That's what you have to follow, because that's what that country is all about. Okay? Now, if it were a private bus company, and I've been on many buses that are private, where they have a mechitza.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on any of these?
No.
Okay, there's several in New York.
Yeah.
You pick them up on, I think it was 47th. I haven't been on one of these damn buses in 30 years, but I think it was on 47th in Manhattan. If you've ever been to Manhattan, I'm sure you've been to
42nd Street.
42nd Street, Times Square. I'm sure that you've been to.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you go up a little further to the Diamond District, right? There's like the Satmar Shuttle and the Vision. It's a van, and on I think it's 47th or 40, whatever it is, Fifth Avenue, whatever. So you get on them, and then they drive you to wherever, Muncie or whatever, Borough Park, Williamsburg. You get on a private bus. And it's run by a bunch of Fermis, right?
Yeah.
And they have a mechitza. The ones that I've been to, the mechitza runs down the middle of the bus, and the men sit on one side, the women sit on the other, right? And it's very sneeze. And, it's separate but equal, right? But there's actually a purpose for this. Because let's say, for instance, the Muncie bus takes an hour to get from Muncie into the city, so everybody just davens on the bus.
Yeah.
They daven on the bus, so since when you daven... And actually, they daven on the way home, too. They do mincha on the bus, because mincha ma'ariv, it's like a problem and everything, depending on what time of year. They'll do the mincha ma'ariv on the bus, because you save time. When you get home, you don't have to go to shul. You've done it, so the bus becomes a shul. It's a mobile shul. So I think it's a beautiful idea. You can daven, and they have a Sefer Torah, and they stop the bus, and they read the Sefer Torah right there.
Yeah.
Right? Is that a great thing?
Yeah.
So you have to have a mechitza. If the women have a problem with that, because they want to... because the buses might be like the women in the back, like they have the Ezras Noshim in the back, the women's section in the back. If they have a problem and they feel relegated to the back, right? So basically, they have a problem with Judaism, right? They have a problem with Ezras Noshim. They have a problem sitting in the women's section. If women are so offended by the idea that they're separated during davening, then let them rent their own damn bus. Fill it with just women only. You don't have to daven, and you don't have to pull over to the side. If they're that offended by the davening, let them get their own damn bus and shut up. Shut up. Get your own bus. And then let them come into Manhattan or wherever and do their thing. But I don't believe women are offended. I think this is a story that's propagated by anti-Frummies, by Jews who hate Torah and hate the people who follow it. This is a story that has got, taken off and has wings to it because, let's face it, folks, secular liberal Jews hate Torah Jews, and they hate Torah. Who said to do that? Very good. Okay, enough. All right, does that make sense to you?
So there are these religious versus secular conflicts in Israel where this 8-year-old girl...
Hold down the viewers. Do it.
Last time is put down the shorts, but...
Okay, no, it's the same 6 people. They come in and out and in and out.
So I'm trying to say something profound here.
That's going to be a first time. Okay, folks, he's going to say something profound for the first time. Let him have a chance. Let's go on. Enough rudeness to him. Go.
So separate but equal got a bad name in American racial segregation. But there are real differences between men and women, and much more real and distinct than differences between black people and white people. So there's nothing inherently wrong with separate but equal. It's just being applied badly in American segregationist past. Okay, so the religious and the secular are fighting in Israel in Beit Shemesh. And there's this 8-year-old girl who walked to school, and she felt intimidated by all these Haredim, and there's all this conflict in Surus as the more Orthodox kind of have conflicts with the less Orthodox, and this is in the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times, and all the major newspapers are writing about it, this latest religious versus secular conflict in Israel. Any thoughts, Rabbi?
Yeah. I want to quote one of our viewers.
Yeah.
He posted something that was even more profound, Levi.
Mm-hmm.
One of our viewers, Svi. Okay? Hi, Svi. How's it going? Quick shout out. He posted something tonight on Facebook that I thought was extremely right on target, and I agree with it 150%.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially what he wrote was, he's almost as upset by the amount of people talking about this damn Beis Shemesh thing and complaining about the Haredim, the ultra-Orthodox, right, as he is about hearing about what happened there. The sinus chinam, the senseless hatred, is going both ways. Just the fact that we're having this conversation and Levi's bringing it up shows that it's coming from Levi's inside hatred that we've seen demonstrated towards serious frummies, and it comes out show after show after show, and I think that's what's going on here right now. I have no desire to talk about this thing. I couldn't care less. To me, the people in Beis Shemesh are probably a bunch of Baal Tshuva freaks or zealots, and they go to the extreme. And, this is the kind of thing that you can expect. Why are we talking about it? Why? It's not a big deal. When you start talking about it, you make it a big deal. Why don't you just face it? You hate ultra-Orthodox.
No, I just hate you.
Oh, okay.